I've had back pain for as long as I can remember, and I tried just about everything. One time at the doctor, I asked him, hey, so what else can I do? And he looked at me and he said, pray. Now, I was a little thrown off by that because you don't really hear doctors say that, especially nowadays. And even more so, the reason why is because I realized when he said that, that was the one thing that I had not done yet. After all these years of feeling this way, I had not yet prayed. And it's funny because I pray all the time for other people. For some reason, it's so easy for me to pray for other people when they're hurting or when they need something. But when it comes to me, it's like, oh, I won't bother you, God. You know what? I'll take care of it myself. You know, you have a lot of things to do. There's a lot of other things happening in the world that's bigger than this, you know. But if we can't trust him with the small things, how can we really trust him with the big things? I mean, he says, ask and you shall receive. And I've heard Joyce Meyer say so many times, I'd rather ask for a lot and get a little bit of it than ask for nothing and get all of it. But really, it was me just trying to hold on to my own control, as if I really am in control of anything. I mean, how much control do we really have in our lives? How much control do we really want? I mean, being in control is a lot of responsibility, and it's a lot of work. Like for me, I mean, I was doing yoga, going to the chiropractor, getting massages, doing all of these things that was helping, but it wasn't really getting me to the place I needed to be, which was trusting God with something instead of taking it all on myself. And sometimes when we have a problem for so long, we start to own it as if it's ours and as if like we'll take care of it. And also, it's really just hard to imagine life without it. It just becomes the new normal. It reminds me of this story in Mark chapter 5, verse 25 through 34. And there was a woman who had had a discharge of blood for 12 years and who had suffered much under many physicians and had spent all that she had and was no better, but rather grew worse. She had heard the reports about Jesus and came up behind him in the crowd and touched his garment. For she said, if I touch even his garments, I will be made well. And immediately the flow of blood dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of her disease. And Jesus, perceiving in himself that power had gone out of him, immediately turned about in the crowd and said, who touched my garments? And his disciples said to him, you see the crowd pressing around you, and yet you say, who touched me? And he looked around to see who had done it. But the woman, knowing what had happened to her, came in fear and trembling and fell down before him and told him the whole truth. And he said to her, daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be healed of your disease. This woman suffered for 12 years with a disease, and she tried everything. And even more so, she was considered unclean for those 12 years, which means she was considered an outcast, really. She wasn't allowed to attend normal social and religious gatherings. So you can imagine someone like her either giving in and dealing with her pain, like, okay, well, this is my life, or her hearing of Jesus and having enough faith to go into a crowd which she was not allowed in, pushing through just so she could touch his garments, because she knew that if she did, she would be made well. One day, I sat at my piano after that doctor's visit, still hadn't prayed, and I wanted to sit down at the piano and just make something up. And without realizing it, I ended up singing with my whole heart a prayer that I should have prayed long ago to Jesus on my knees.
and in so much pain. Your word says that you heal, that you can wash me clean, so that I can be whole again. I've been trying for way too long to do this song on my own. Now I'm down on my knees. I should have come to you sooner, but my pride got to me. Lord, I'm down on my knees. I know just a touch of your garment can heal me. Jesus, you know my heart is yours. My faith is strengthened at the cross. You're the only thing that I want to turn to, 'cause no one else knows what to do with this broken heart. I've been trying for way too long to do this song on my own. Now I'm down on my knees. I should have come to you sooner, but my pride got to me. Lord, I'm down on my knees. I know just a touch of your garment can heal me. Jesus, now I know that I've always been yours, even when I've gone astray. But I don't want to be that far from you anymore, 'cause you are the only one who can give me life again. So I'm down on my knees. I should have come to you sooner, but my pride got to me. Lord, I'm down on my knees. I know just a touch of your garment can heal me. Jesus, Jesus, oh Jesus.
I'm really thankful that Jesus died and was resurrected for us, so that we can be made clean and well through him. Our physical impurities mean nothing because he does not see them, because we are whole and complete in him. And we are free to live the life that he died for us to live. Because like Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6 says, "And without faith, it is impossible to please him. For whoever would draw near to God must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who seek him." Like the woman who had the disease for 12 years, she sought Jesus like we all should. And she was rewarded so huge with the complete healing. And not only that, we can go to him and he can intimately say to us, daughter, son, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be healed of your disease.